Welcome back to our channel. In this episode, we plunge into the chilling depths of the criminal mind. Today, we embark on a journey shrouded in darkness, exploring the sinister enigma that drives individuals into the heart of darkness. Picture a world where shadows conceal secrets, and malevolence lurks in the corners. That world is inhabited by criminals, and our descent into their psyche begins with a question that echoes through the annals of crime: what compels someone to embrace the life of a lawbreaker? Our tale unfurls by acknowledging that criminals are not a uniform breed. They manifest in myriad forms, their motivations as twisted as the labyrinth of their psyche. To comprehend the criminal mind, we must discard the illusion of a single key to unlock these macabre riddles. The term psychopath carries a dark legacy, first coined in the early 19th century by German psychiatrist Ernst von Feuchtersleben. It described those with morally disordered behavior, evolving over time into the modern concept of psychopathy. Our odyssey through the criminal psyche begins with a relentless conundrum: nature versus nurture. Are criminals born, their destinies etched in genes, or is it the crucible of their environment that sculpts them into monsters? The answer, as always, resides in the shadows. Quote, "Genes load the gun, but the environment pulls the trigger." Dr. Judith Rich Harris. Research suggests that genetics do play a hand. Some inherit impulsivity and aggression in their DNA. But genetics merely plant the seeds. The environment nourishes them, as upbringing, social status, and early life experiences shape the individual's destiny. Meet Ted Bundy, a name that conjures nightmares. Bundy bore the mark of psychopathy, but his tumultuous upbringing, marred by chaos and family strife, unravels the intricate dance between nature and nurture in the genesis of a monster. Our sinister narrative introduces a character known as the psychopath. These individuals navigate a moral void, devoid of empathy, remorse, and guilt. Masters of manipulation, not all journey down the criminal path, but many dance along its precipice. Psychopaths constitute a mere 1% of the population but cast a long shadow, accounting for a significant share of violent crimes. The psychopath's charm is an essential tool for manipulation. Dr. Robert D. Hare. The plot takes a darker turn as we encounter another protagonist: trauma. Deep-rooted scars of abuse and neglect shape the criminal psyche. Childhood torment births monsters, their festering anger driving them toward a life drenched in darkness. Our tale introduces John, a product of a house where fear reigned supreme. Physical and emotional torment etched scars on his soul. His unresolved fury eventually guided him into the abyss of criminality. Substance abuse emerges as a relentless adversary in our narrative. Addiction shackles individuals, coercing them into criminal acts to fuel their insatiable hunger. It's a descent into a bottomless pit, where escape seems an illusion. Addiction is a family disease. One person may use, but the whole family suffers. Sherry Young. As our journey snakes deeper into the underworld, desperation emerges as a compelling motive. Economic strife and the belief that there is no other path lead some to embrace a life of malevolence. The underbelly of society is where our story thrives. A study by the Bureau of Justice Statistics unveils a harsh reality: over 50% of state prisoners in the United States have a history of unemployment or underemployment before incarceration. The invisible hand of society exerts its influence. Peer pressure, criminal role models, and the absence of positive mentors pull the strings, luring individuals into the criminal theater. Society molds values and behaviors, often weaving a tapestry of darkness. Sarah, a character in our dark narrative, inhabits a neighborhood where criminal shadows loom large. Peer pressure tightens its grip, compelling her to dance with the darkness that surrounds her. But can our story offer salvation? Can the criminal mind find redemption, or is it eternally cursed? The answer remains veiled in uncertainty. Rehabilitation and therapy beckon, but not all heed the call. The path to transformation is a treacherous one. Change is the end result of all true learning. Leo Buscaglia. As we close this haunting chapter, we confront the multifaceted enigma of the criminal mind. It's a tapestry woven from genetic strands, environmental pressures, psychological mazes, and the malevolent influence of society. By unraveling these threads, we unearth insights into criminal behavior, casting a flicker of light amidst the abyss. Thank you for embarking on this chilling expedition into the psyche of criminals. In our next episode, we descend even further into the haunting corridors of the human mind. Until then, remember, the mind conceals mysteries darker than the night, waiting to be unveiled. Before we part ways, let's linger on a question that haunts the edges of our narrative. Can society, through understanding, intervention, and unwavering support, guide those ensnared in the abyss towards the light? It's a question that continues to echo in the chambers of psychologists, criminologists, and society at large. Join us in the next episode as we descend further into this labyrinth of darkness. Until then, keep exploring the haunting terrain of the human mind. Thank you for your time.